What's up? What is going on? What's up, people? I am back. A, I'm late. B, nothing is working. At least I can tell that the audio is working, but I don't know if my sound effects is going. It's not. And I can't hear myself. So this is going to be a struggle stream today. But we're still going to make this thing happen. Welcome to my channel and my live stream, The Actual King Smith. Yes, my name is King. And we are streaming across multiple platforms. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at The Actual King Smith, or Twitter at Actual King Smith. Because they didn't want to be uniform with everybody else and allow me to have that many characters. So what are we talking about today? Today we're talking about cryptocurrency. Specifically, what happened with me and my cryptocurrency. But shout out to Hustle Dimes for joining the live stream. He said, yes, sir. What's up, Hustle Dimes? I appreciate you tuning in and letting me know that you can hear me. I think it's using the right mic, and I'm hoping it's not my webcam microphone. Otherwise, the audio is going to be trash, and it is what it is. I've learned a couple of lessons most recently, and I'm gonna tell you about this lesson too. I tried to be ambitious. I tried to put my stream immediately after I got off work. I get off work at 5 p.m. Eastern, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna have everything ready and go and start the stream at 5:15, and that did not happen. Everything that could have gone wrong did. I worked a little bit extra, but it was a lesson learned. No more 5:15 streams. From now on, it's going to be 5:30. So I'm going to start with there if I do a stream for that day. Okay. Now, before I get into what happened to me, I'm going to cover a couple of different things that's upcoming. All right. First of all, we have on my channel, I am going to be hosting a video, and I think it's the first video AMA, which means Ask Me Anything, with the BACC core team for their cryptocurrency project. And I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty excited to be one of the first people to do a video AMA. Okay, they've had audio AMAs in Telegram. They're having one today at, I think it's 9:30 Eastern. If you go and check my Twitter page, I retweeted a tweet that they're going to host or be hosted in a Twitter space, which is like Clubhouse. It's an audio only application, inside of Twitter, where people can join and listen. If it's hosted real well, it can be a really good source of information when it comes to things like in an AMA. Some of them can be places where people like to go in and vent their frustrations about stuff all the time, and it's like, hey, that's not an AMA. But I'm hoping to have the time to join and listen to the AMA that's going to be hosted by somebody else. Let me go into my Twitter right now, actually. See, I would have normally had all of this stuff up, but we struggle streaming today, so it is what it is. All right, now let me bring up Twitter. And let me go to my tweets, the tweets over here, and figure out where I posted that at. And yeah, this is a straight up struggle stream because I don't even see my tweet. This is horrible. All right. Well, if you go to BACC Finance's Twitter page, they'll have the information for the AMA that they're having in Chronos News. There it is. All right, I got the tweet up. Let me share my screen. I at least can do this right. I know how to share stuff. There we go. Boom. AMA session with Chronos News, Thursday, March the 10th. Oh, wow. I said today. Look, it's tomorrow. AMA on Twitter Space tomorrow, not today. At 11 p.m. UTC, which I want to say I did the conversion. That's like 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, I don't work off UTC time. I work off what's local to me, and that's Eastern. The whole people, when they schedule stuff, should just put it on Eastern Standard Time. That way I don't have to go in and do conversions. Okay. So there's the one for tomorrow, not today. That's going to have Matt Trill, the Richie, and BACC admin, which I've met and spoke to all of these cats. They're all intelligent people. You know what? I actually have a point to that real quick. You can have conversations with people. I'm fortunate enough in that in most of my adult life, I've worked with some really smart people, highly intelligent people. Okay. And y'all know that there's a difference between like street smarts and like book smarts. I've worked with some amazing people on all spectrums of intelligence. Some people that were probably geniuses and I didn't know, or I say I would know, and other people necessarily wouldn't. Okay. When I talk to the BACC admin core team, I like the way that they all speak. I like the information that they put out. And I can also tell that those are some intelligent brothers, especially BACC admin, the main guy. Okay. That guy's intelligent. I haven't told him that, but listening to him speak, you can tell that the young man is really smart. Okay. So I'm happy to be a part of marketing for them. Okay. I'm not paid for them. They don't say, hey, King, we're going to break you off a little bit to talk about us. No, I talk about what they're doing because I like what they're doing and I'm invested into what they have over there as well. Like if you go to their website, BACC.finance, you could get yourself a bond that is an NFT that pays roughly about $20 a day every 24 hours at the current value of what the board token is, which is BACC. Okay. And that's if you have one of the OG apes as well, so that it's not taxed. If you go over there and mint you a bond now, it'll still pay a daily dividend every 24 hours. Okay. But we'll see if their white paper is going to get more into that because I can't fully talk about it. But I can tell you what's working for me now. And what is working for me now is every day around 8 o'clock, I think is when my timer usually goes up. I go to BACC.finance. I spend about 3 crow, which is just over at current rates $1.20 to claim like about $18 to $20 worth of dividends every single day. Okay. That amount might be subject to change. Hopefully it don't go down or go down a lot. But for the last 3 days, I've made about $60 for holding on to this NFT, which is a bond. Okay. So go to their website and go check it out. There's not a lot in the form of a white paper yet, but come back here. The white paper is going to be released on their website March the 15th, which is on a Tuesday. March the 14th, I'm going to host the video AMA with the core team talking about the white paper. So that's the community. That is your chance to ask them questions about their white paper and the cryptocurrency project. Okay? So those are my updates when it comes to BACC Finance and what they've got going on over there. Hustle Dime said that I would love to get in on that. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's been working for me. Okay. It's been working for me without any issues on my end. The bond is a little bit more expensive now. It was about 50,000 BACC. So there's a lot that you have to have a lot to get it. Okay. And I want to say at the time the bond cost me right at around $400, but don't let that discourage you. If this keeps up, I'll be able to make that amount back on the bond over time. And there's a limited amount of those bonds that are out there now as well. There's only 2,000 that's going to be minted. Okay. So go over to BACC.finance. I think the link to their website is in the description on YouTube and check it out. Okay. You'll probably have some questions because there's not a white paper. Okay. Come back next Monday. We'll talk about the white paper and see if it's a project that you'd be interested in getting in on. I am. Okay. My money is there. That's why I'm talking about it. All right. Let's see. What else we got here? Okay. Let's get back to what happened with me. All right. I don't have any other news on any of my other cryptocurrencies except that I'm still on track to accumulate what I need to do with my CRO, which is now called Chronos. Okay, the Chronos token CRO. I like their Visa card, and I think I've showed y'all their Visa card on my channel. I'm looking for my wallet. Let me reach back here. Okay, so I have their CRO Visa card, which is a debit card, and I've got the second tier. Currently, they have 5 tiers. Okay, I'm trying to get to where I have enough to buy. I'm sorry, to stake so that I could get the third tier card, which currently you have to stake 4,000 US dollars to be able to, get that third tier. And I'm speaking in US dollars. If you work in some other fiat currency, I can't help you on that. So I'm trying to get as much as CRO as I can so that I could get that third card, because this gives you this card right here with CRO gives you cash back in the form of cryptocurrency. Okay. So you go out to eat, I use this card. I get gas, which is stupid expensive right now. I use this card. I pay my bills, I use this card. The only one that I haven't gotten cash back on is my car insurance, which is tragic because I pay my car insurance every month. And there's other vendors and things that it won't give you the crypto cash back as well. But for the most part, like I said, the only thing that I've noticed that doesn't qualify is my car insurance. Okay. But my cell phone bill, gas at the pump, anytime I go out to eat, I go buy groceries, I get money out the ATM because it's a debit card. You can get money out of an ATM. So you can use this. And even if it's a fee-free ATM, you pull out your own money, it still gives you cash back. When I checked to see if that was a fluke or not, it's not. You can get cash. You go on. If I go to the ATM right now and pull out $120, it gets me cash back. But before I go more into that, my bad. Hustle Dimes asked a question, and I want to make sure that I address it before I get too far. He says, "Do I go on the NFT section of the website?" No, you don't. I'm going to show you. Matter of fact, let's just go live now. Do I have my phone next to me? I might not be able to do it because I don't have my phone to get to the approval, but let's go there. Well, I'm gonna have to go back. I didn't realize that. So to get the bond, when you connect your wallet up here in the top right, I can't do it live now because I don't have my phone near me to approve it. And you go to dashboard. When your crypto.com DeFi wallet is connected, you will see where you can purchase the bond at. You have to have, I want to say it's 50,000 board to be able to get it. It's not going to come up for me because I don't have my phone to be able to scan this right here. So I can't show you now, and I wasn't prepped to do that. But on the website, connect your crypto.com DeFi wallet and then go to dashboard. That's where you can see where you can buy the bond at. I might go live tonight. I might go live again later on tonight, just an impromptu, because I've been wanting to show how to claim, how much it is, where you can see the bond information. If you go back to one of my earlier streams, I showcased it. Now, it was a long stream and it's not time stamped, but you know what? I'm going to do a short video tonight where I'm just going to go live and show how to do it tonight. Because in the Discord channel, that was one of the other common questions as well, is, hey, show us how it looks once you have it and how you claim. It's quite easy. So I'm going to do that tonight. All right. But let's go back here. Has anybody ever lost their cryptocurrency seed phrase? Okay. Because I did. Zoom in on me. I just got a new phone. I upgraded my Apple 11 to go to the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Okay. Now on my, because I have 3 phones. Well, I had 3 phones. Now I have 2 phones. I got a Google phone. I have an iPhone, and I have a Google phone. The Google Pixel 6, which I don't recommend. It's still buggy right now, and I would rather have that Samsung S22 Ultra than the Google Pixel right now. The 6 is trash. The 6 Pro might still be trash too. There's a lot of bugs. Do not recommend it. But to go back to my main point, as I was adding my crypto wallets, because I use different wallets for different things. I've got 3 SafeMoon wallets. Okay, I have my main one. I got one that I kind of play around with, and then one that I use to show people. You know, like if a cousin of mine called me up and said, "Hey, man, I had heard about this SafeMoon wallet. Can you show me how to use it?" I'd be like, "Yeah," and I'll run through with them the different features or whatnot without showing how much I have in my main wallet, right? I think there's only one person that knows, like, in my main wallet, how much I've got in there. Well, it don't matter how much I've got in there now because I've talked about password discipline and how it's not recommended that you keep your seed phrase online anywhere, meaning don't send it to your email address. Don't store it on any type of cloud application like Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive, because if it gets hacked, okay, if your email gets hacked and somebody gets access to your Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive or some type of cloud information, and you have your seed phrase stored there or any important documents, now that person, whoever he or she may be, has access to your seed phrase and your passwords. And they can go in, log in, send themselves all of your cryptocurrency out of your wallet and drain you. Okay? So I always say, write it down. Write down your seed phrase on a sheet of paper and store it someplace. Write it down twice and store it in 2 different places. Okay? If you've got some type of bank safe, do it there. It's inconvenient. Don't get me wrong. It is highly inconvenient. But after personally knowing somebody who got their stuff hacked, I said, "Oh, won't be me." So I do not keep my seed phrases on any type of cloud information. I have them all written down. So if I need to log in to any of my hot wallets like MetaMask or Coinbase wallet, and I have to use a new device, yes, I have to take the time to import that seed phrase over, but it's worth it. Okay. It gives me that extra layer of security. But what happens when you do what my dumb ass did? So I had gotten my seed phrase out and set it down because I was wanting to import my main SafeMoon wallet onto my new device. Well, I was also cleaning up that day and shredding some things. So guess who shredded the only copy of that seed phrase? And I'm thankful. I'm thankful that that seed phrase was the only one that was on that sheet of paper. Because had I decided to put like more than one on that sheet of paper and that was the only copy, your boy would have been screwed. Okay. But I accidentally shredded because I went through, all right, it's time for me to clean up, yada yada. Saw the papers, throwing it in the shredded my damn seed phrase. That wallet is gone. I have no way of getting back into that wallet. So I wanted to share my story with the people out there so that y'all don't be me. Hey, you can make things convenient for you. You can make things easy for you and store your seed phrase by taking a picture of it and leaving it into your crypto wallet. You certainly can do that. Okay. I think you leave yourself in exposure by doing that, but it's definitely possible. Okay. And I'm not the only one that's done this. And at least the amount that I have wasn't as big as this person who I'm about to read here. Okay. Stephan Thomas. This was an article by the New York Times that was published January of 2021. And Stephan Thomas, who is a German born programmer that's living in San Diego, had 2 guesses left to figure out his password to access $220 million. Okay. And I wish my sound effects board was working because I give y'all the Mario failed quickly on that one. Okay, so what he did was he had a smart hard drive known as an iron key, which contained his private keys to his digital wallet that held 7,002 Bitcoins. I only laugh because I can't imagine knowing that you have that much money and you can't access it. Shout out to Money Buggy. He's in the building. He was the one that put me on SafeMoon and made me kind of reconsider my position into adding more. And I'm glad that I did. I'm no SafeMoon whale or anything. And I shared with him how much it was. And let's just say it wasn't life changing. All right. To somebody in a third world country, it was life changing. But for me, it wasn't quit my job money. But it was definitely, put a down payment on something money. It was definitely pay a debt money. And I no longer have access to it. I kind of remember what the seed phrase was. I do. And I was thinking I might actually try to see if I could get into it because the worst that can happen would be it's gone forever. All right. The best thing that could happen was I actually remember what all 12 names of it was, and I can get back into my account. All right. But he said that he's driving. Shout out to old Money Boogie. He's been a subscriber for my channel for a while now. Around when I started saying that I was going to talk about cryptocurrency on the regular. So it's always cool to see him pop in, or anybody whenever I go live. Even if it's just to say what's up, man. I always appreciate that. But this person, okay, who let's see. So his Bitcoin is actually worth a little bit more than this 220 million figure, because this was based off of the amount of 20,000 per Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has since doubled around that time. But this dude did the same thing that I did. All right. Mr. Thomas lost the paper in which he wrote down his password for Iron Key. An iron key only gives you 10 guesses before it seizes up and encrypts the contents forever. He has since tried 8 of his most commonly used password formulations to no avail. Oh man. Oh man. Let's see. That right there that would make my heart ache. That would make my heart ache. Now, I have something like Iron Key. I have the Nano Ledger X and S. I have the one that's Bluetooth capable and the one that's non-Bluetooth capable. Okay. And on that one, you have your private keys. All right. That is inside of the hardware, essentially. And you have a passcode that you use to open it up. All right. To open it up and allow you to be able to view your contents and or make trades using the Ledger application. Okay. It's kind of like a one-stop shop that's super secure and one of the safest ways to go if you're looking at trading or holding your cryptocurrency. Like what I do is I find my cryptocurrencies on an exchange, and for those that I care about, like Shiba, okay, XRP, Ethereum, and about 6 others. I use between a combination of my Ledger Nano X and S and store it there. I can't store Saitama there yet, and I can't store Impact XP there yet. And I keep my SafeMoon primarily on inside of my Safe wallet, and CRO I keep inside of the decentralized crypto wallet and their centralized crypto.com app. And it's safe there. Okay, it's relatively safe. There are hacks. Nothing's 100% foolproof. Crypto.com DeFi had an issue early January of 2022 where they had to get people to reset their Google authentication or their authenticator in general, which was a headache for me, But hey, if somebody really wants to spend the resources to try to hack into stuff that is supposedly secure, if they're smart enough with the right resources, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. All right. The same way that people can hack into your bank. They're going to do it. So what you can do on your end is to just do as much as you can to protect your own self. All right. But this guy here, how would you feel if you had what was about, see, if it's double now, almost $400 million worth of Bitcoin, and you had two more guesses to try? I would definitely try one more version of whatever his most commonly formulated password would be. And then at that point, you just might have to take that L. You might have to take that L unless you could go to sleep and somehow have a dream of your password coming across your face for certain that on that 10th time you could get it so that you weren't locked out of your cryptocurrency forever. Okay? So I wanted to share my story real quick. I say real quick, but this was an almost 30-minute stream. I wanted to share my story on what happened with me and how I've lost a lot of SafeMoon forever, unless I can try and guess my seed phrase. I don't know how many times SafeMoon gives you before they lock up a wallet that's gone forever because you've tried your seed phrase too many times. Funny part is, I remember the 12 words for this seed phrase because it was one of my first ones, and I tried to make a rhyme out of it. All right. So I know the 12 words. I just don't know the order. I should have had some type of cipher inside of my rhymes that would lead me to know what the order it was that they're supposed to go in. Okay? So that's all I've got for today. It's hump day. Your boy finished his finals. I am now waiting on what my grade is going to be. So either I would have needed or gotten the grade that I needed to have the GPA to be awarded my Master's of Business Administration, which the graduation's in May. It's on a Saturday, thank goodness, too. And I wasn't sure if I was going to walk across the stage or not, only because, well, I didn't for my undergrad. I might for my master's. What do y'all think? Should I walk? I, I'll have my daughter that weekend, and my daughter will get to see both of her parents. Actually, I don't know if her mom walked across when she was awarded her graduate degree or not. But my daughter is going to have two parents that are college educated and grad school educated, which to some people, not that big of a deal. To me, it's a big deal. I'd be one of the first from my parents, well, because I'm the oldest. I think I might be the first grandkid on my mom's side anyway, to have their graduate degree. On my dad's side of the family, there's several. And I wasn't somebody when I was active duty Air Force that initially thought that college or getting a college degree was something that I wanted. But as I said at the beginning of this stream, I was always around a lot of other people that said a college degree doesn't make you smart, right? It's the application of what you learn and also the soft skills that you can obtain that really helps you out, and the network. All right, because if you say that you've received a degree from an accredited college, someplace, that gives you an instant network of people that you can connect with, that hey, you never know, something down the road that might pops up, they think about you, y'all went to school together or something like that, and now you're on their radar for some type of future opportunity. Okay, there's plenty of wealthy people that don't have a college degree, but they learn business by running a business, by trying and failing multiple times. I at least want my daughter to see that it's an option for her and that her parents did it and she can too. Okay. So we got some people in the comment section before I go off and figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner. We got Hustle Dime said, congratulations to you, sir. Thank you, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. He also wrote that that's big motivation. Shout out to you. And we got Money Buggy that said, yep. I'm assuming he said yep to everything that I just stated. All right. So I hope y'all guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. Hopefully tomorrow won't be a struggle stream where I'm going to figure out what subject I'm going to talk about tomorrow. And I think I am going to go live later tonight to show myself claiming what that BACC finance bond is, and just do a quick, no longer than 5-minute video, claim my $20-ish for today, and then go to sleep. All right. And cry with the fact that I can't access this SafeMoon wallet anymore. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that. And y'all know what to do.